Hello everyone and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And also, guys, I would like to ask you if you can please participate in the channel more than that by being more active in the comments and hitting the like button, because I really started to feel like the channel is dead, to be honest. Anyway, guys, let me now just start with the Euro USD and let's track what's happening. Actually, yesterday I was really feeling bad about the signals. I thought that almost all of them have failed, including the Pound USD and the gold. But thankfully today, everything is going in the right direction, and thankfully we are right now in profit, as I assume. So let me know, guys, in the comments if you really have made any profits with the signals so far from Saturday. So let's now make the follow-up, and let's now see what we can do next with the Euro USD. So as you can see, our original analysis said that the Euro USD should actually fall exactly on that level of a previous resistance, but the market has made here a strong bullish movement and was getting closer to the edge of the safe zone, but thankfully it has reversed inside of the safe zone, and right now we can see it's running in profit. So it was actually running in about 37 pips against our direction. Now what we are having right here is really interesting. Now what we are having here is a real level of the resistance and a fake breakout. So therefore, we can actually start selling the Euro USD exactly right here on the same level. Expect for a small drawdown for maybe like 5 to 10 pips only before finally becomes in profit. Because we are having here also a level of a resistance exactly right here at 1.07409. So there is a chance for the market to reach that level of a resistance before it becomes in profit. So expect just 8 pips of drawdown in this trade. So therefore, Euro USD signal, guys, just remains the same. By looking also at the daily chart, everything seems to be running normal. So therefore, again, Euro USD remains the same. Let's now move to the Pound USD. Now, Pound USD also, we might keep it the same, but we still need to adjust the signal, because right now, finally, the market has reversed exactly at the edge of the safe zone. And I'm telling you always, my friends, the edge of the safe zone is never a stop loss. That's the reason we call it the edge of the safe zone, because it's in the safe zone, guys. It's still in the safe area. It didn't exceed it yet. Where you can place your stop loss somewhere outside the safe zone. As long as the market is ranging inside of this level, we are fine. If the market actually approaches or actually breaks out from that level, then this trade is no longer valid. Therefore, please never place your stop loss at exactly the edge of the safe zone. And I'm sure many of you are skipping this part and never watch it, because I see in the comments a lot of people says that this signal hit the stop loss, and it actually didn't. Anyway, now what we can expect next with the Pound USD. I want to move to the 1 hour time frame. Now on the 1 hour time frame, we're having here also a previous support zone. So as you can see, the Pound USD also has been able to create here a real level of the resistance before finally creates here a fake breakout from that level. So since we're having here a support zone, there is a possibility for a pullback. So therefore, let's prepare for that pullback to happen, and most likely we can sell the Pound USD, well, not exactly from the same level. Most likely we have to wait for more. We can actually wait for the market to reach that level at 1.24986. So just only 5 pips only. Guys, you see how precise the signals are? I mean, this is amazing. I don't think there is anybody on YouTube doing that. I think I'm the only one, to be honest. Anyway, let's adjust the entry to be right here at 1.24986. That's going to be the new signal to sell the Pound USD. And we can, of course, keep the same take profit level. So therefore, the signal almost remains the same. We have to wait for the market to rise again for about 32 pips before we can start selling it again. That's everything for this pair. Let's now move to the AUD USD. Now here is a change in this signal. Unfortunately, right now, AUD USD was running in a loss of about 48 pips, I would say, before now finally becoming only in 12 pips of loss. However, we might actually no longer sell this pair. Let me just now delete the entire old signal, and let's see now what we can do next. Actually, right here, what we are having is a real level of the support. exactly right here at 0.63871. Now combining that with the fact that we're having here also a support trend line, check this out guys, this is amazing. That's the whole strategy of Xtreme Trader, to look at the strongest levels of support and resistance trend lines and mark it up. Look at that, we're having here a support trend line which has been respected repeatedly until the market has made here a strong bearish breakout from that level. But again, it became also a resistance trend line for number 1, 2, and 3. Then we had here the fake breakout, and then the same level of a resistance trend line, hold the position for another 1, 2, 3 attempts again. However, eventually what we had right here is a very small attempt of a a resistance trend line, number 1 and number 2. Now remarkably, we are having here also a strong key support level. That means that the market most likely has been way oversold, and most likely now it's gonna get ready to start the bullish reversal right after retesting that support area at 0.63871. So therefore, let's now prepare to buy the AUD USD. Exactly after it falls to another 27 pips, and if it does, our take profit level will be right here at the nearest strong key resistance level as 0.67178, aiming approximately. That's a lot, 130 pips, no way. I don't like to give these unrealistic take profit levels. I'm on the 4-hour time frame, so therefore yes, take profit level will be 100 pips only against a safe zone that shouldn't actually exceed that level of a previous key support level as 0.63451 for about 42 pips only. Let me now write the signal for you. And before we continue, I forgot to tell you that since we are having here a lot of respecting of that level as a support and resistance trend line, now seeing right here a strong key support trend line, and eventually the market has actually been able to break out from that level, and now it's approaching it, meaning that level of a strong key support trend line will most likely also be respected, and most likely it will continue the rise. That's the reason for this signal. Anyway guys, let's now move to the USDCAD. Alright, so this was the only one that has failed. USDJPY guys actually hasn't really been activated. I mean, at the opening of Monday, the market has just opened exactly at the edge of the safe zone instantly. I mean, there was no way to enter this signal. However, for the USDCAD right now, it's a different story. Unfortunately, this was the only signal that has failed. So let's now see what we can do next with the USDCAD. Let's now delete the old signal and let's start from scratch. Let's now go to the daily chart. We don't go to the weekly chart, my friends, because right now we are actually in the middle of this candle. We go to the weekly chart only at the beginning of the week. We don't really need to see this candle right now. We don't care. Let's now move to the daily chart. So now what can we see here on the daily chart? We are seeing here, obviously, broke out from that level of a resistance. So right here we can see that this was of course a fake breakout from that level of a resistance, and the market just didn't respect that level as a support. So therefore we can see that now the USDCAD will most likely gonna continue the fall toward that level of a previous support at 1.34955, which means the USDCAD still has approximately 50 pips more to go. So where exactly we can start selling this pair? That's the big question. Let's now move back to the 4-hour time frame. So now here, based on the 4-hour time frame, we have to identify the strongest level of a resistance and also the strongest level of a resistance trend line to understand where exactly this market is going to before we start selling it. So right now, what we are having here is a previous support. And as we can see, the USDCAD is now reversing upon the pressure from that support, which means the pair is getting ready for a pullback. And therefore, we have to start selling this pair at a certain point where the market won't actually be able to reach higher than that level. And that can be seen, my friends, exactly right there. Exactly. This is the level. As we can see also in the past, it was a real level of a resistance. We have here 1, 2 fake breakouts. We are having the same level of a real resistance has also been respected. So therefore, of course, it became a support for only one attempt, and then the market has instantly broke out from that level. Therefore, if the USDCAD is ever going to be able to make any pullbacks, it won't reach higher than this level of a resistance. I totally doubt that the market is going to be able to reach that level of a fake breakout. Most likely it will be respecting the nearest real level of a resistance to that bearish breakout candle. That being said, let's wait for this pair to rise to another 43 pips before we can start selling it. However, the take profit level will be right here, of course, at the nearest strong key support level and the resistance as well at 1.34961, aiming approximately 108 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging higher than this level of a previous resistance for about 45 pips only. Let me now write the signal for you. Now, before we move to the USDJPY, I wanted to share with you guys what's happening in the VIP group of Telegram, because I was really happy yesterday to announce that yesterday, Monday, was actually 100% profitable signals in the VIP group of Telegram. This was really amazing, and I'm so happy for the results. Let me just show you here the VIP group, guys. This is the results of September 11th. And as you can see, these are the signals. Of course, these are EURUSD. This is old signal from September 5. Let me just scroll back down here to show you the results of September 11. I think it was here. Yeah, these are the signals. As you can see, they have already... Look at that, guys. Look at the greens. Guys, look at the greens. We barely have only one loss from the EURUSD from 5th of September. Then, as you can see, the rest of the signals are actually now in profit. Look at that. That's amazing. That's really just amazing. Even today, the signals are doing well so far. We just have one small loss of 20 pips only against 40 pips of profit from the pound AUD and also Euro NZD 25 pips of profit. We closed the pound CAD with 25 pips of loss only. However, it has also been recovered with the Euro NZD signal. So that's, of course, guys, what we are doing in Xtreme Trader signals. Of course, it's important to mention, guys, that there is no way on earth that you can actually make the same number of pips that we are announcing here. For example, if we have announced that you have made 100 and let's say, usually actually more than that, let's say 300 pips of profit, most likely, guys, you will not make the same. And I'm just upset because some people calling me a liar because I'm explaining this almost in every video. I'm telling you that you will not make the same. You could actually make less than that, or you can make more than that. How can you make more? If you have opened 3 trades from the signal. For example, someone have analyzed the pound AUD by himself, and our signal has just confirmed his analysis. So what he will do, he will open 5 signals or 5 trades for the pound AUD. So for him, or actually for us, we have made 40 pips of profit because that was our take profit number 1. But for him, he will make at least, I think, around 200 pips of profit because he have opened 4. Is it 200? Yeah, of course it's 200. He would have made 200 pips of profit. So in the end, if we announced 300 pips of profit, you would have made maybe 100 pips only. Someone else might have made maybe 1,000 pips of profit. It all depends, guys, of how you are using the signals. It's not about that's why the signals doesn't have any money management system. It's all about how you guys are using these signals by yourself. And of course, if you want to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals group, please don't hesitate to contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below of this video. Contact them today, guys, and hopefully we will see you there. So anyway, back to the USDJPY. Alright, so now what can we expect next with this pair? Actually, now, the USDJPY is really one confusing pair. As I said earlier, guys, the market has actually opened way near to the edge of the safe zone, so this signal has indeed never been activated. The market has opened with a big gap for about 80 pips. Anyway, what can we expect next with this pair? So here is the trick. We have to go now to the weekly chart. Yes, in this time we have to go to the weekly chart. Why? Because of the gap that we're having right here on the daily chart. So by moving to the weekly chart, now we can see clearly that the market is now respecting that level of a previous resistance so far and creating here a new support. Therefore, our only option right now is going to be buying this pair, but the question is where exactly? Now, even the daily chart showing us right here a new support level has been created, and even the price action here confirms that the USDJPY is going to continue the rise. Moving now to the 4-hour time frame. So actually, the 4-hour time frame also not showing us much. Actually, I really hate analyzing any chart with a big ass gap like this one. However, let's now move to the 1-hour time frame. Hopefully, we can see more details. Now, look at that, my friends. What we are having right here is really interesting. So what we need to do right now is just highlighting the nearest strong key resistance level to that bullish breakout candle, and this was of course the nearest support to that bullish breakout candle as well. Right now the USDJPY is actually facing right here a resistance level, so there is a possibility now for a pullback for about 26 pips, and most likely based on the 1 hour time frame, that level of a previous support will most likely now be respected. And if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully I'm not, if we use now the Fibonacci, this is exactly Fibonacci 50, which means right now the market is actually struggling to break out from 61.8, and I believe that the USDJPY will indeed break out from it. It's actually making a strong bullish movement right now, especially that we're having right now on the left side a broken level of a resistance. Therefore, that level of a previous resistance now is becoming a new support. So that being said, I would say that we can buy the USDJPY exactly from 146.918. Oops, 1 second. Where is it? Let me just keep the line and delete everything else. Right, good. Now for the take profit level, of course, it will be right here at the highest level of a resistance at 147.790. Expecting to make approximately, guys, 87 pips of profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging lower than this level of a previous support at 146.425 for about 48 pips only. Let me now write the signal for you. Now moving to the NZD USD. Now NZD USD, guys, is different story. It's actually very close to the AUD USD. Most likely we have to change this signal right now. I don't think that the NZD USD is good to be sold at all. We can close it right now in a break even, or actually a very small loss of only 6 pips. Hopefully it will be like that by the time of uploading this video. To be honest with you, I'm actually late in sending this signal. I was about to send you the signal to buy exactly from that level of a support at 0.58881. This was, of course, my friends, the nearest level of a real support right here to that bullish breakout candle. And as you can see, the reversal has already happened. Oh my God, that's a big bummer. That's a big bummer. Anyway, what can I say? What can I say? It just happened. Let me just, by switching here to the 15-minute time frame, maybe we can hope for another pullback to happen. And if we look closer right now, this level right here at 0.58942 seems interesting. Maybe the pair actually can make a pullback again, and if it does, we can buy the NZD USD exactly right here from that level. Now, the reason I'm saying that is right here, guys, on the 4-hour time frame. We're having here, of course, a real level of the support which has been respected, and we are having here finally the fake breakout. So, of course, we thought that the NZD USD will actually create here a new resistance. That didn't happen, and instead the market just kept rising above that level of a previous resistance. So eventually what we have ended up with is what you can call it like inverted head and shoulders. We are having here the inverted head and inverted shoulders. So therefore, most likely now the NZD USD is indeed gonna continue the rise. So let's wait for another pullback for about 7 pips only before we can start buying this pair. And of course the take profit level will be right here at the nearest level of a real resistance, exactly right there at 0.59872 for about 93 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone should be right here only, little bit below the lowest level of a support as 0.58530 for about 41 pips only. Let's now write the signal for you. And let's finally move to the gold. Guys, I'm really proud of my analysis on the gold. I believe this is my 3rd week of a winning streak of every single analysis on the gold. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the signals. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment to raise my spirits, to encourage me, guys, to give you more and more signals. So thankfully, guys, I'm not bluffing about myself, but I'm not bragging, but I mean, come on! It was really amazing. This was really great. The gold has reversed exactly from the given price. Actually, yesterday I really was feeling bad. I thought that we have lost it. I thought because many of the signals actually was running in the wrong direction. I thought that even the gold has failed. It went in about 50 pips of loss before finally goes in total of 180 pips of profit, very close to the take profit level. That was really great. What's next with the gold? That's the big question. Now, let's move to the daily chart. Now let me just tell you guys something here. The gold is still having here a bearish movement, and most likely it will continue to fall till it reach the nearest strong key support level at exactly 1903.86. Eventually we will actually be buying the gold from that level. Now actually I was thinking the whole time if I should send you another sell signal for the gold or wait for this entry to be activated, and I decided to wait for this entry to be activated. Why? Because the bearish movement right now on the gold is very strong. Most likely the gold has actually okay, let's start. So the gold has indeed respected that level of a previous resistance, as we can see, and right now it has actually made here a strong bearish breakout from that level of a previous support. Keep in mind, I'm analyzing it right now on the daily chart. By moving to the 4-hour time frame, look at that. Now the gold has indeed made here a strong bearish movement, and it's just now making a correction right now. So most likely the market is going to continue the fall at a certain point very soon. And I'm expecting it to be right here at that level of a previous support. So I had option here is to send you the signal to sell the gold exactly at that level of a previous support, and then it's going to continue the fall, and that's going to be our take profit level. Now most likely this is going to happen by tonight or tomorrow morning, if I'm not mistaken. The gold still has about like 30 pips only before it hit the previous support, and then it will fall to another 126 pips before we can start buying it. Therefore I decided that nope, I'm not gonna do that. I will just wait for the gold to fall to another 90 pips, and we can start buying the gold from that level, because this is a very promising price for the gold. And I believe that if we want to get the best signal, it's better always to wait for the price. And I believe hopefully it will be a good price to wait for the gold to reach that level of a previous support, and then we can start buying it. Therefore, I'm going to eliminate the old signal of the buy, and I will change it right now to be buy, exactly right here at the first attempt of a support and a real attempt of a support as well at 1903. Buy the gold exactly at 1903.84, and the safe zone that shouldn't actually be ranging lower than this level of a previous support at 1887.93 for about 150 pips. However, now for the take profit level, most likely if that happens, the gold most likely is going to continue the rise till it reach that level of a nearest resistance, aiming approximately 400 pips. And you know what, I'm going to send you this signal. Why? Guys, there are many reasons. Number one is we're having here also a support trend line. Check this out. That level of support trend line will also most likely be respected. It has also been respected here, number one, number two, then the fake breakout, and again we're having here the first attempt of the support trend line. Therefore it's most likely going to be a good entry. Number two is, if I'm not mistaken, we are having here also a support trend line. Check this out. Exactly just like that. Yes, perfect, yes. Let me delete this one so it will not confuse you. Now look at that, we're having here also a support trend line which has been respected right here. Then we had here the fake breakout. Therefore if the gold is going to be able to reach that level, it will also be respecting that level of a support trend line, and after that it will continue the rise. If that happens, we will be having here inverted head and shoulders pattern, which confirms that the gold is indeed going to continue the rise. So therefore, if the gold will fall to our buy entry, let's just wait for the right moment before we can start buying it. Let's just wait to see any strong price action here indicates for a bullish reversal, and then place your buy order and just hope for the best, and hopefully the gold will reach our entry of 400 pips. So I think, guys, that's gonna be everything. Again, guys, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, and of course please rise our spirits with your good comments, even the bad ones. Share me with your opinions, and let me know, guys, let me know what do you think about these signals. If anything needs to be adjusted or changed, please let me know also in the comments. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.